The new Power Rangers movie will be coming out next year, and here's my review of the trailer that just came out not too long ago. So the Power Rangers, it starts off with the Power Rangers actually starts off with the 5 kids plus others are actually on. The Power Rangers movie starts off where the kids are in detention on Saturday. Just like The Breakfast Club. If you haven't seen that movie, young ones, you definitely have to sit down and check out The Breakfast Club. Great John Hughes film, great movie overall. So they kind of started off that whole way there. And for them to actually pass school, they got to go to detention for who knows how long. So they go through all that. They're being bullied by other bullies. One of the girls is being bullied by the other cheerleaders, and she starts cutting off her hair. You see her walking down, I guess to a point, kind of in a sexy way. But I gotta admit that not all of them seem like that they belonged in detention. Well, same thing with the Breakfast Club. You had the black guy, Billy, who just seemed like he was more of the geeky guy. How'd he end up there? Probably an accident, I'm sure. Just a little early prediction right there. But then all of a sudden that they actually go through and they see some kind of like ship, almost makes any sense or not, but they see some kind of ship, looks like frozen in rocks or stuck in rocks or whatever. And then all of a sudden they have like these, these rocks. All of a sudden they actually see this ship, and Billy ends up like blowing the rocks apart, so they actually show this ship stuck in the rocks there, and there's like these little stones they pick up. Well, the stones end up making them get powerful, make them have a lot more power and all that. I mean, which they never had before or anything. This almost gives me sort of a Spider-Man / Iron Man feel. We'll get to the Iron Man point in a moment here, but the whole thing with Spider-Man, he's at home and he's trying to like still be normal, and it turns out it doesn't quite work out because of the radioactive spider that bit him. With whatever these rocks are, all of a sudden you see one of the kids. All of a sudden you see one of the kids, I think it was Jason, which I think is the main character, which is the Red Ranger. You see him like try to put his hand on the bathroom sink, and it kind of breaks like a piece of it off or anything. It looks up like all amazed and all that. So you get something like that going on. They actually, and then. Okay, there's the old saying about sometimes that the best things they show are on the preview. You go see the movie and it looks horrible. To me, it actually is the opposite. This actually looks like this is the stupidest things that's on here. I really couldn't see myself really enjoying this trailer that much. You have to watch it, a few times, many times to be exact, so I could really bring this video out to you. But I have to admit, sitting there watching it was like, I wasn't really impressed with it. And then they show Elizabeth Banks's Rita, who's going to be the villain of this. Now, Elizabeth Banks is a good actress, but you haven't actually seen her in a movie in a long time. So hopefully that she still knows how to act, and hopefully she knows how to be a villain, because I really don't remember her ever really playing a villain before. Actually, it was the movie Bedazzled with her and Brandon Fraser where she was Satan, but it was more a comedy. This is an action one, so we'll see if she's still got the acting chops, if she'll do a good Rita or not. But also another thing I want to bring up about this is it reminds me of Fantastic Four, the new one, which I despise that movie. It kind of gives me that whole, it's more serious on this one. So we'll actually see if it's that good or not. And before I forget, I forgot about the Iron Man thing. The way the trailer ends on this one, that they all start kind of getting their, they start getting their suits. And that almost reminded me of like Venom, another Spider-Man thing. But you could kind of see partly what it looks like, their suits. And it almost looks like it's like an Iron Man thing. You briefly kind of see the, the little chess piece going on there. So it's like, are they trying to rip off Marvel? Well, I guess we'll kind of see on that one too. So this kind of gave me, and of course with the Fantastic Four was more of a serious point on this one, I feel like too. So it's like, the 90s was cheesy, true, but is this one really going to work out? I may go see this movie, I think it was like sometime in March, and all of a sudden it'll blow my mind. But just like Sausage Party, I really ain't really too thrilled with this trailer. Hopefully it surprises me and actually will be actually a good movie. Or a better trailer comes out later. We shall see. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, stay awesome.